If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Bikes LAN event, then click the Discord link in the description below. Follow the steps on screen to book a one-on-one session with me now. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, what's good, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video today. We are here on MX Facility by GHP Tracks. Now, I have ridden this track before. You may or may not recognize it. It was the background riding video in my settings video that I posted a couple days ago. So you may have seen a bit of the track before, but I've not done a proper video around it. It was gifted to me by 2P, so shout out 2P. He actually sent it to me as well after the coaching session I had with him. So WTP, it is $1 on the shop, so it is a paid track. But like I said, it's only $1 on the shop, and yeah, you guys should definitely give it a go. There's a main track, like a harder kind of track. And then you've got the MX2 track, which is the track that we are currently on. This is the MX2 track. It doesn't really have any ruts, doesn't really have any bumps, but I find it a very, very flowy track. Whereas the sort of the main track, the main sort of GP track, doesn't really have the same flow to it, but it's a lot rougher and it's a bit more difficult. So it's up to you what you want to do. I prefer the MX2 track, the one that we're on now. I feel like it's got a really, really nice flow to it. I feel like you can just be really, really smooth everywhere. You can kind of just ride it really technically. You can just be smart and just smooth over all these jumps. But yeah, the main sort of track is a bit more, you've got to hang out a bit more. It's a little bit rougher. It's not too rough, don't get me wrong. It's nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's just a little bit difficult compared to this one. But I love this jump over here. We've got a massive op over here. This table is so sick just to throw fatties on like that. Come flying around this left-hander here. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like we've not really had a sort of, not a talking video, but I feel like we haven't really spoke about much, really. I feel like I've had like a settings video, then a race video. There's not really been a whole bunch going on, really, to be honest. Again, I feel like I say this in so many videos, the game's pretty dry, still, currently, at the minute. It's, I don't know, it has its spots where there's a lot going on, and then it'll just be dry for like 3 weeks. And yeah, I think we're currently in the dry spell, let's say that. But yeah, as you guys will be seeing this video, it will be Washougal, which is round 7, 8 of the Outdoor Championship, something like that. Not too long to go now. We had an absolute hooner at Millville, as you guys would have probably seen the video. If you haven't watched the video, go and watch that video. But yeah, we had an absolute hooner. So yeah, but I've mentioned this a little bit in one of my other videos that I think this is going to be my last year racing in the Aerial Championship. So I want to finish off strong. I want to finish where I want to finish in the Championship. I want to finish 6th in points. That's where I want to be. So yeah, that's where I want to try and get to. I believe we're 9th at the minute. We dropped down after Millville. But it's still very, very close. It's still 100% doable to do. We just need to pull our finger out and not have a round like Millville again. But I was ready to end it all after Millville. Not in that way. Pause. I was ready to end my aerial career. I was ready to just be like, right, well, that's enough aerial, done now. But I'm gonna just finish off this season. Obviously, got the team and everything, so don't want to just abruptly pack my bags and leave. But yeah, I feel like this could possibly be my last year here at Aerial, and I feel like a lot of people were in the same boat. I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to be stopping at the end of this year, or even just going to MTG. But I'm hoping MTG is good. I'm really hoping it's actually worth doing and worth going to. And I'm hoping it isn't going to be delayed like crazy. I think their plan is to bring it out in November time. I don't believe that date has changed yet. I'm hoping it hasn't changed, and I'm hoping it doesn't change because MTG can't come sooner. So yeah, I'm just really hoping that we can get it within the next few months and just have a new game to play, a new bikes game. And I don't know, I feel like MX Bikes is just so boring now. Like, isn't too much going on, especially when you've got to record 5 videos a day. It is pretty hard to find content for, and it's very easy to just be bored of the game. But yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be stopping racing Aerial. Aerial isn't the same as what it used to be. It used to literally be, I don't know, it actually meant something, I feel like, to do like well in it and to actually be up there. But I feel like it's just going downhill now. There's just people that just troll a lot in it. It's just sort of, I don't know, even the admins and that in it aren't really taking it that seriously anymore. Stone Rider, who makes the tracks, they're obviously just made so more people can download them to sort of help support MTG a bit more. It's obviously, he's making them very, very easy, so pretty much any skill level can download the track. Because if they're really, really hard, if they're made solely for the pros like they used to be, where they were really hard, it would literally be like, you know, these tracks are made for the pros. If you struggle, then you know, it's on you basically. But yeah, I feel like they're just made super simple now, super easy. Hardly any bumps, hardly any ruts, and I don't know, just it's not what it used to be anymore. It doesn't have the same feel to it. It doesn't feel like it's the main championship. It doesn't feel like it's the main pro series. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if everyone just went to another championship, Aerial would just be forgotten about. But the reason Aerial is still going is because all the pros still show up to it. So yeah, I feel like if all the pros just stop going to it, it's not that it isn't run great. I feel like it's just, like I said, it's just not taken as seriously as what it used to be. It's just not sort of looked at the same as what it was. So it's a bit of a shame, to be honest. I think it really has gone downhill. But let's head over to the main sort of GP track now, the sort of the main course. But yeah, I feel like it's just not what it used to be. It doesn't feel like it used to be. I feel like it just become a bit too, not try-hardy, like, but I don't know, just become, you know, you had to absolutely put loads and loads of time in just to be somewhat up there. And yeah, I just think MTG is going to take over, and I feel like as soon as MTG has some good stuff coming into it, and it's sort of, I don't know, I feel like if everyone goes to MTG, as in like all the sim guys, the console guys, like Xbox, PlayStation guys, everyone like that, I feel like if they all go to MTG, I feel like it'll just become the main game, which is kind of what I'm hoping it to be. And I want to grow the channel a bit more as well. Me stopping doing Aerial isn't going to be stopping the channel. It's still gonna continue, but I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, MTG can take over a little bit. Aerial normally finishes around, I don't know, when does it normally finish? I think it's like September time it normally should finish, after SMX, so I'm hoping by SMX time, once that's done, September and everything is gone, November is just around the corner from there, and then MTG should come out. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen, you know, maybe a month or two without any Aerial, and then MTG comes out, everyone goes over to that. So I'm hoping that's what it is, I'm hoping that's what happens, but we don't know until the game comes out. Like I said, I'm hoping it doesn't get delayed. I'm really hope it doesn't get delayed, because I feel like if it gets delayed past like January, February time, it's going to be hard to then stop doing Aerial, because I feel like if you've got something taking your mind off of Aerial, you know, there's another game that everyone's sort of playing, Aerial doesn't really mean much anymore. But I feel like if the game doesn't come out till February, March, everyone will continue racing until that game comes out. So I don't know, I feel like if MTG comes out before next year, I feel like there'll be, I don't know, I feel like maybe even a quarter to half of the field in Aerial is probably going to be gone, I feel like, to MTG. MTG, to me, it looks good, it sounds like it's going to be a good game. I want the game to be a bit slower. I like a more technical, slower kind of game. I like riding nice and smooth, being, you know, just being nice and smooth and just sort of hopping, braking, bumps, tire taps. Just, I want the smoothest rider to do well, not just whoever can, you know, launch through the bumps the quickest, and who can scrub the absolute hardest, and who can crank it over in a corner the hardest. I feel like MTG isn't going to be like that. From what I've heard, MTG isn't going to be like that. So yeah, to me, MTG sounds like it is going to be the next big game, and sort of how I want to be riding is how MTG is going to be. But obviously we're only given the stuff that, you know, they want us to hear. Nothing has really been leaked yet. Obviously that video that came out wasn't an actual leak. That was obviously a Reaper Doc publicity thing, which was a smart move. But you could kind of tell that instantly just by the controller overlay and stuff like that. It wasn't obviously going to be a leak. So yeah, I feel like, I'm hoping MTG is going to be good, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, I'm not racing Aerial next year, and maybe I'll join Reaper Doc in the old retirement gang. And yeah, I feel like there could be quite a few people coming along with me. I won't say who, but I feel like there is going to be a few people that are going to be coming along with me, and just giving up on this whole Aerial thing, because it isn't great. It's gone downhill a lot. It is plummeting, let's say. It isn't sort of having a small decline. It is absolutely plummeting to the floor. Isn't what it used to be. The tracks are terrible now. The E-Road is just arse in this game in general now. It's just the tyres and everything like that. They just churn up the E-Road absolutely crazy. And yeah, there isn't really, I don't know, there isn't really much enjoyment to it anymore. It doesn't feel like it used to be. And yeah, I think we'll leave it there. It's a little bit of a ranty kind of video. But yeah, I don't know whether I'll title this about this track, or whether I'll end up just turning it into a more talking about Aerial kind of video. Because obviously I feel like we have spoken about Aerial pretty much the entire video. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.